Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. And when last we left off, I'm actually going to try and use the chalice that I've just picked up to get to Pug. I don't know if this is going to be the solution, but let's face it, it's the only thing that we found that's not crystals, so it might be what we want to do. Let's rest up a bit. And not worry about ambushes, because let's face it, we're only going to be finding Pantathians or those strange bug things, and neither of them are really a major threat. We're just going to cross over here, make our way to that bridge, go over the bridge, and go to where Pug is, that I think is over here. And if we check the map, around there was where Pug is? Hopefully the chalice is going to be what we need. If I use the chalice... Gorath had no idea what to do with a cup of Rinskar. I could be wrong, but it looks like a magician's handiwork. Oh, instead, I'm not sure I've ruined my rucksack right now, but I'll take it off your hands if you like. Okay, so, let's swap things around. So, torch, this, take the torches. Have a look at it. Owen trembled as he attempted to summon the powers confined within the cup. At the edges of his mind he felt a strong presence, as if something wished to intrude upon his consciousness. Only with the greatest strength of will was he able to drive off the darkness within the artifact. I don't think this is the time to use this, Owen gasped, staring at it. Perhaps Pug will understand it. Perhaps he will. Right, let's head... Where are we again? There, let's head... to the east, to that road, and try and... Is that a Pantathian? That might just be a blob in the distance. Yeah, it's a blob in the distance, it's not a Pantathian. Okay, so if we head this way, and up here, there's a hole in the ground. And I think we're getting close to where we had that thing happen. Yeah, I think we are. I think this is very close to where it was. There was a tent. Ah, this tent. Seems like we're into another corner of the protective barrier. Let's try going the other direction. Okay, so can I now use the cup? No. Ha. Okay, we can't use the cup there. Something is blocking our way. So I'm just gonna beeline back down to here. And rest again. I mean, this is slowly whittling through our many rations. We do have many rations. So let's actually head back to the corner here. We were... what about... There's an area here, there's an area there. So let's go over to the southeast corner, and then make our way down to the southwest. So here, and we defeated you, and down. Just trying my best to be thorough in our meandering. There is a hut here. Nothing. Okay, nothing in that hut. 2 in this direction. Rations. I mean, I'll honestly take a few of them. I do... On the one hand, I don't want to hoard rations. On the other hand, I do want to have as many as I can get. Okay, so we've... This is where we found the cup. So we've got back to where the cup is. And according to the map, there's nothing else really here, so we need to head west now. Meandering. So much of it going on here. We'll gain some more health. And we'll just keep going west until we come across the path, which is to the south. Also Pantathians. How you doing? I'll tell you how you doing. You're gonna be dead soon. 4 of you! Well, soon there'll be none of you. 1 down. Okay, you're all inching closer, which tells me that you just seek your demise. One of you has just decided, nay, I wish not to. Bit late for that. You're gonna run and fail. And the other one's gonna actually manage to get away. Oh, you're gonna come closer. Huh, I mean, if you wanna die, we can make that happen. We did make it happen. Nothing. There's really no point in checking these bodies, really, is there? You 99% of the time have nothing, and the other 5% of the time you have a ration. Okay, we have admittedly found the path. This path heads to the west. So let's go this way and see what we can find. The answer is probably more Pantathians. Oh yeah. Hi, Pantathians. So, I'm sort of meandering around without much of a goal. Like, I don't know where I need to go. I know I need to go somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is. But I know I need to go somewhere. Okay, you're all just running away. And I can't reach any of you. Okay, now I can reach one of you. Or both, or 2 of you. Like you there. You here. Just dead. I do like that the wind elementals are presenting a puzzle to me. As in to say, okay, you can't just hit them. And you can't just hit them with normal spells either. You have to figure out what they're weak to. Because I don't know what they're weak to. I do know you guys are not weak to, surviving. You're deadly weak to surviving, that's what. You're not just weak to it. Okay, anything in here? No. Nothing in there. No point using that, because it won't do anything. There was another hut. That has nothing. If we check the map, we are here. Let's go to the southwest. It's the one way we haven't been yet. It's the one way we've yet gone. Going gasped. Okay. Come across another magical perimeter, like the one we ran across. I get the feeling they don't wish for us to move into this area. Okay, I think we should actually move into this area. I think if we don't, we'll never get anywhere. Like, we have to... Let's go. We're gonna move into this area. It's probably a mistake. Okay, nothing bad's happened. Yet. Okay, we're still fine. There's something on the road. Oh, it screamed! A wave of pain hammered through him, forcing him to his knees. Next to him, Goat seemed equally as affected by the magical force. It's even more acute than what I experienced in our trip to Elvander. The power is immense. Even if it was half as painful, I don't know how you bore it. I'm inclined to turn back. Nope. The game is trying to get us to not come this way. Gorath approached the strange dwelling. Head tilted slightly to one side, he stared intently at the ground, listening, his eyes darting back and forth like fish in a bowl. At last he raised his head. I cannot be certain, but I have a strong feeling we will be very unwelcome visitors here. Interesting. We are very unwelcome visitors. Pantathians? Hey, it's Pantathians! Da-da-da-da! It's the Pantathians, and they're here to kill us all. Or try to. They're gonna fail. Oh! Oh my word, you have no stamina. Right, so we have taken a few nasty hits from going through into this area. Like, seriously nasty hits. I did not know we had been so weakened. I mean, you could keep slinging stones at us. we are going to gain, net gain, every single time. I mean, worst case scenario, you hit me for 2 and we heal for 4? Or you miss? Are you eventually going to run out of sling? I mean, to be fair, there are probably lots of rocks on the ground. You're not going to run out. You're not going to run out at all. But I will keep doing this. I wonder if you're more acutely affected, Owen, because you're a sorcerer and it's to do with magic. I don't know. You do generally just have less stamina and health than Gorath. We'll honestly keep doing this until we get to near full. Okay, you're now taking like 2 turns sometimes to fling a rock. And I think you're pretty much at maximum now. Okay, you're at max, so I can now move you to here, so that maybe you'll start hitting with the sword instead. You'll try. You'll absolutely try. I mean, we do have 100 in this. Okay, you're at maximum now. Excellent. So we can now just do this. You missed, and we have got you. Marvellous. What is in here? More crystals. That's literally all there was here. Crystals. You have a ration. Sure. And you have 3 rations. You literally don't have room for rations. Okay. Carry on. I'm gonna rest. Actually, we're gonna rest until healed. Oh, we're taking damage every step we go. That is interesting. We're taking damage every step. I did not realise that. No wonder we were taking such damage. We're getting hurt every time we move somewhere. There's something on the road here. Light exploded in Owen's brain. You defy the edicts of the gods of Timiana and endanger the good of all. You both shall now pay for your heresy, off-worlder Savani. For a moment, a brilliant image formed in his mind. Several crystal columns glittering in the sunlight. Then pain coursed like a river through him, flooding him away into deathly oblivion. Okay. But I've been to those columns. I've been to those columns. Yeah, that just kills us. Stone dead. Okay, so cannot go this way right now. Can I go south? Huh. Not to there, I can't. Okay. Wonderful. Let's head east, shall we? Clearly, this is not the way we're meant to be going. This is really badly hurting us, too. Like, we could just die doing this. Okay, is it stopped? 96. Nope, still hurting. 78. 71. 30. 30. Okay, it's stopped now. Oh my word, it's stopped. I'm not dropping the spider. Drop the map for now. But that was bad. Like, there's something we're missing here. Like, I think when I went to the pillars, I didn't talk to one of them. I don't know. But what I do know is we made an oopsie. It's going to take us a few days to recuperate. So we need to go all the way back to those pillars. It won't take us that long to get there. It won't take us that long to get there. Well, let's go! So, that is the way we don't want to go because that leads to trouble. And this way, if we just keep heading north, will bring us... Oh! Guess what? We found Pantathians on the way. At least the Pantathians are not going to fill our brain with oblivion and then slay us that way. That was certainly a way to die. Did I miss speaking to one of them? I feel like I missed speaking to one of them. It's the only explanation I can give as to why we just died that way. Endangering us all. This is when we have to, like, speak to one of them twice and go, oh, by the way, that little area down there, can we go in, please? Really desperately need to go in. I'll figure out the puzzles of this strange world. It's just a little bit... Oh, hate your friend. A little bit obtuse right now. I know I'm doing something wrong, but I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just know I'm doing it wrong. Okay, you can finish off that one. Then you can heal up and you can hit this one. Heal up again and hit this one. There we go. Excellent. Now, do any of... Oh, Owen's abilities have increased. Do any of you have rations? Your accuracy melee and your scouting. Oh yeah, your accuracy melee had... was the... Ooh! You know what? I'm glad to see that. I'm really glad to see that. All just rations here. I'm not bothered about the rations, but I was bothered about that. So where are we now? Okay, decent ways towards where we need to be. Decent way towards where we need to be. Probably right next to Pantathians, right? No, clearly not. Or at least we don't see the Pantathians. Oh, I didn't see the Pantathians. There are the Pantathians. How you doing, all three of you? Stop throwing rocks at me, please. I mean, these Pantathians are not a problem. I will kill these Pantathians. Absolutely. It's just a question of how long it takes. Case in point, one's going to be dead next turn. Not via Staff Bonk, but definitely via Gorath. Yep. You're gone. I wonder what James would have thought about this strange world. Probably would have found it very creepy. Either way, two of them are dead. And just one more. Maybe they just, like, save their magic until they desperately need to use it. Maybe they can cast magic, they're just holding back. Because I don't know how many of these crystals there are. There might only be a finite number of them. Like, on the world. Gameplay-wise, there's probably a finite number of them. Okay, where are we now? We are here. So if we just cut across here, we should easily be able to reach. There's a dirt pile. Easily be able to reach where we need to be. Which is here. Yep. This leads north. And we're going to go talk to all the pillars again. Because clearly we missed something the first time round. Okay. Back at the pillars. Let's save. Owen waited. When at last it became clear the entity within was beyond reaching, he removed his hand from the crystalline pillar. Gone, Owen said. Either it's sleeping or it's died. I can't tell which. Gone? Gone? Let's not toy with this artifact again. You have a very bad feeling about the pillar. There was something odd about the column. Removing his hand, Owen struggled to find words for what he was feeling. You know how it is when someone is standing behind you, and you know they're standing there, even though you haven't heard them come up? Smiling faintly, Gorath shrugged. It is a sensation I have heard of, but I'm afraid that is an experience almost unknown with my kin. Reaching up, he tugged one of his ears. There is little that escapes our hearing. Oh. Looking down at the ground, Owen suddenly flushed, realizing how little he truly knew about Gorath or his people. One day he would make a point of getting to know him better. Well, I don't know how to explain what I felt in the pillar, except that it felt alive. Like there was a presence within it. If only I knew how to reach it. Gone? Owen hesitated. Shimmering in the hellish alien heat, it seemed probable the sun-warmed face of the column would blister him if he touched it, but he was curious what materials the glass-like pillar had been made of. Privately, he wondered if a certain people they had encountered in the desert plains had been responsible for the enigmatic monoliths. But somehow the idea seemed wrong to him. No, the pillars of Karzin were not crafted by the Panath Tian, a voice whispered in his mind. We made ourselves. Horrified by the sudden, uninvited intrusion of the alien presence within his mind, Owen drew back from the column, but the intruder remained. We seven were the gods of Tiriyama, Savani. I myself was once Datsavan, Lord of Gates, but once the Valharu brought their wars of desolation, we narrowly averted the great star death. I don't know what any of the things you're saying mean, Owen replied. I have heard a little bit about the elven old ones called the Valharu, but beyond that, it is unimportant, Savani, the voice said. But what we were is lost beyond regaining, but there is time yet to save your people from the same fate. You have brought the cup of Rinskir to us, and that is of utmost importance. The abandoned progeny of the Pantathians will now be denied access to the hall. We can be assured they will never again hear from their Midkemian mistress, though their re-established contact with their brethren holds dire consequences for the future of your world. But for now you have no need of concern. The cup's power may now be subdued until the time it is needed again. Since we appear to have done you a favour, may we ask for one in return? Owen asked. We're looking for one named Pug. He too has shared a destiny with the cup, but his was a crueler fate. He misapprehended the scope of the cup's powers. When he wakened its powers to seek the mind of his lost daughter, it overwhelmed him and reduced him to little more than a helpless child. We sent him to a structure constructed by the Panath Tadin. The protective barrier that is kept within him will be removed once you locate him. You imprisoned him so you could protect him, Owen guessed, to save his life? An amused quality lent itself to the god's mental reply, though Owen felt certain such feelings were beyond a god. As an individual, he is of little interest to us, but we saved his life in honor of a kindness done for the last survivor of our world's Holocaust by one known as Macross. He knew of these events and asked that the one known as Pug be sheltered until you returned here with the cup. Already he has regained most of his identity and memory, but his abilities will yet be impaired for some months. You will also find that the way is open to a place that would have gained you your deaths if you had gone there, the ancient lands once occupied by the Valharu during their wars here. There are artifacts there that may be of help to you in your quest. You may now leave, but take the cup with you. With it you may teach Pugs the spells you know. It may even be that it holds some greater destiny for you. Excellent! That is what we wanted to do. Bring the cup to them. Also, I need to head south. I don't know why I keep spinning like that. There we go. And so, when we come back, folks, we can go get Pug. We can teach spells. And hopefully then, we can deal with everything here. Oh, I hope we can. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.